Hello, it's been Happy Man Back in Action. This time it's come from Ryan on Patreon. He has taken me back to the 90s to Sheryl Crow. I thought it was Sheryl Cole, but I think that's someone else. The Globe Sessions is the album I'm going in with today. I have no idea really who this chick is. I know her name. She's got some relevance and she's done some awesome stuff, and like she's inspired a lot of country, I'm pretty sure she is, maybe. I'm not really too sure. I really don't know a standout song by her. I don't know if I'm going to know any of these songs on here. Obviously, if I do, I will, and then I'll be able to like connect the link to where I like know her from. So yeah, very keen to go into this one. As always, a lot of my reactions, I'm going in blind. I have no idea what I'm in for. I have no idea what type of music she is, really. So I'm very keen to sink it in and see what we get. Of course, as always, all the uncuts there on Patreon. If you want to support me, you can go and do that. Links are down below. Let's get it pumping. All right, Miss Sheryl Crow, let me see what you got. The opening song is called My Favorite Mistake. Let's go. Oh. A bit more like rockier. Tell us some stories. I looked at the clock when you're creeping. I'm alone. You go, it's the perfect ending. So when you go, all I know is you're my favorite mistake. So like, she knows it's wrong. It's definitely like so 90s, so movie trailer vibe. Like in that chorus. Like her voice, very like Friends. You just want to hear what she's got to say. There's like, it's like pop country rock. There's some really cool parts, like I love the chorus. It's sad though. Yeah, a little retrospective look back. Yeah, her and just one other dude on that one. Cool song, like I guess it kind of flew by, like I mean over 4 minutes, so it's like, you know, definitely got you hooked. You can kind of listen. Interesting, like yeah, kind of like going into that real poppy little dreamy vibe in the chorus, and then I guess yeah, stripping back, kind of rock, kind of country, kind of pop. I don't know where she kind of sits within the realm. Yeah, I'm gonna guess like I mean this is the same time as like Jewel and all that, so it's like quintessential 90s sound, so it's got that nostalgia pull. I'm very keen to see what else she's got for us. It's not like super like oh my god, like work Stevie Nicks, this is fucking iconic, but I'm keen to see where else she goes, and I guess if there's any biggest songs on the album. I don't know which ones were singles or whatever, so it's gonna be interesting to see if any hit harder than that one. Next song, There Goes the Neighborhood. Let's go. Oh, those little roll up sounds. Not what I thought we were gonna get after that.
Hey, let's party. Let's get down. Let's turn the radio on. This is the meltdown. Dry cleans and the freaks all on down.
Let's go, Sheryl. Oh, hell yeah, this is it, Shazza. See what the fuss is about. Oh my god, this is so much better. This is unexpected. Oh, that is fucking sick. How is this from the 90s? Could this be one of my new favorite songs? God, I hope this isn't the only song like this, because this is the moment. I love that. Oh, give me that chorus.
This is the movie of the screenplay of the book about a girl who meets a junkie.
Oh.
Villains are 'cause everyone's so dictate.
Oh. Little cutie villains. Let's go. I need this.
Sunshine, Sally, and the others do not mean it.
My God.
I dropped acid on a Saturday night.
This live would be fucking awesome.
Sunshine, Sally, and the others do not like the same. I dropped acid on a Saturday night.
Oh my God.
Bus was a bagels and neighborhood. That was the neighborhood.
What the hell? That is just so good. That's timeless. Over 5 freaking minutes. She is a captivator. Wow. Oh my God. That is the best song I've heard in a very long time. So unexpected. I listen to a lot of different music. Obviously, if you watch my channel, you know that. Like, I go all out. We do not have a genre specific. We just have recommendations. We have requests. We have new releases, whatever. That is absolutely one of the most unexpected pop bangerangers I've ever heard from an unknown, well, not, I say unknown artist to me. I don't know her. I know her name. That is it. I'm shook. That is just the best surprise, the best song ever. That was sick, that was sensual, that was funky, that was like all the lyrics in there, there's still the storytelling, it's like a story of a screenplay of a movie. Sick. Her voice, oh my God, please, dear God, not be the only song like that. I need this funky, weird, chickadee vibe from her because I will just die. How does that come after my favorite mistake, which I can't remember how it goes? It was just a bit wishy-washy in comparison. Like, this song solidified, I'm like, this is what I want from her. Oh my God. Cannot believe this, like, I can believe it's in the 90s, obviously, but it just sounds like it's perfection now. Like, this could be released now and it would work, it would sell, it would just still be just as good. Next song's Riverwide. Let's go. Or maybe it's just gonna be super eclectic, which will suck because I really want that song again.
I spent a year in the mouth of a whale with a flame and a book of signs.
Voice.
To make up for lost time.
Love that lower register.
Some more to do to me. He gave and broke my heart. Feel explode, and the youngest of hearts has grown. Don't bail on me.
Pretty song. Very easy just to fall into.
Word is wide and though so deep.
Yeah, just easy. Nice little one. Very hard when you're coming after There Goes the Neighborhood.
I love the man, even though I turned
Ooh.
laying down in the palm of his hand.
Her voice is so good.
Laying down in the palm of his hand. Time washes everyone clean, but it now don't bail on me.
Time washes everyone clean. So written, so she's on every song, but a songwriter. Nice song, like I said, very easy to fall into, very nice just to listen to, like, yeah, cutesy vibe. I would say I like the song, it's just, I can't get There Goes the Neighborhood out of my head. However, removing it, really nice song, definitely better than the first. The first is actually my least favorite, I think, so far. I can't even remember how it goes, like, I literally cannot. Whereas this one, you still get that do, 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 do. I like that. Nice song, yeah. I'm very keen to see where it's going to go. I wonder if we're going to go all over the place or if, yeah, well, I don't know. Let's just keep going. Why am I speculating? Next song. Next song is It Don't Hurt. Let's go. I love the productions. Like, the instruments are so nice.
I can sing my song again, my song again.
I need a pause. I think I know her voice. One of my favorite movies of all time is Erin Brockovich. There is a song that plays at the end of that song, that movie. I need to see. I'm gonna be shook and I'm gonna be gagged. Stop. All right. Got like the score to that movie is one of my favorites of all time. Like Every Day's a Winding Road. Just Sheryl fucking Crow on the Aaron Brockovich soundtrack. I knew her voice. I was like, where do I know this from? Is this on this album? No, Jesus. That is it. That song. I don't know if she wrote it just for Aaron Brockovich or if it was from somewhere else. That is that, like I said, that movie sounding voice. Obviously, I've heard it in a movie. Every Day's a Winding Road. Oh my god. Every day is. Oh, that's sick. All right, I love the correlation. I love that I knew her name, and obviously, you know, that was probably where I knew her name from. The vocals, this song just absolutely. I was like, God, that fucking sounds like that song. Wow. I don't normally stop songs, but that had to be done. That's sick. I like. That's just like so good. So good.
Take the paper off the wall.
I want to hear that song now, though.
I can't sing my song again.
Love the backups. Or the harmonized, whatever it is.
Like your head, the sun comes up, but I don't see. Electric man looks good today. Maybe not, but I'm trying hard. Electric man's a good place to start.
Get it.
And it all goes the house was feeling.
Little like raspy straight. I love that.
Sing my song again.
Little boot scooting too.
But in between the sun and moon, packed up and moved out after all. Bulldozed the house and watched it fall.
Yeah.
I can't sing my song again. And that's what should do again.
Oh, it has some words. I don't really know what the song's about. Really, I've kind of just been vibing her voice and the production. Sick song. Oh, this production is so cool. Like those transitions are just so nice. Oh, Sheryl Crow, absolutely my icon. I've always loved her. I've always known everything about her. Oh my god, the fact that she's in the Aaron Brockovich soundtrack, and I knew that song, and I fucking love that song, and the voice just coming through in this song, just like, oh, those kind of realizations or those revelations are just the best. That song, production-wise, stunner rama. Something about it not heard, and I guess I didn't really lean too much in the lyrics, which I know I really should be, and they should be a lot more obvious because she's a singer-songwriter chickadee. That was just sick to just vibe with. That was cool. I love that. That was... What else is there to say? I loved it. That was it. That's it. I loved it. Next one's Maybe That's Something. Let's go. It's actually like very forward for its time. Like, this has got some cool little experimental moments in it. The production is... I don't know, this could be released today.
Maybe that's
Okay. A bit more dirtier. Maybe that's something more than nothing. What is she singing about? Alright. She's gonna work hard for stuff. Yeah, it's funky. But the album is so eclectic. Probably the song that dragged the most because I'm a bit like, is it like focusing on the stuff that's, I don't know, someone's putting in effort? Yeah, her and Jeff Trott doing this album together. I love that. Oh, that bloody rolls in. I don't know if they all have done that. Okay, yeah. A nice song, like Kill Easy dragged a bit for me. I was a bit like, okay, what's the point of the song? But it's still nice just to kind of flow through. 5 songs in, still just so impressed. It's crazy to me how much music is out there, how many artists, especially I guess from 80s, 90s, early 2000s, that just had so much going on for them. I'm going to presume she was, you know, quite big in the time. I'm obviously saying that everything like, can't believe you didn't know who Sheryl Crow is. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm just very impressed, very impressed. Like, for me, this album is probably the most timeless I've heard from the 90s, to be fair. Like, this sounds like, again, you could release it now, and I actually wouldn't change anything. I'd just release it in 2023, and I think it would still hold up and still be just as good. Number 16, favorite note is the best song on the album. Let's find out. It's an interesting one. Am I getting through parts 1 and 2? So she's got the OG and the sequel. Let's go. Interesting how that all like rolled into it. Ooh. Production is stunning. Relation. Yeah, cool lyrics, cool sound. Am I getting through? Yeah, sick. Everyone's got these two sides to us. I love the lyrics. Yes. How do they do it? One of the best. Love the vocal sounds. I don't care. Wonder if this is part 2. I'm a flower in the mud, yes. Is it like, am I getting through to you? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah, the phone. Nah, this is part 2, surely. This is so good. Like, this is a movie soundtrack too. Oh, why are they not just 2 separate songs, Shez? What is going on? Soul Britton, she's a crazy little chick. Wow, interesting. Like, she was already doing these little conceptualized albums. Like, what does that mean? Why is there 2 parts? What is all that about? Very, very, very cool. Sick. Just those lyrics, I love that. Just like really self-reflective. You know, pointing out your attributes, things you need to work on. You know, not everyone's perfect. I love that. Just everything. The production, the sound, the volume, just the attitude, just the personality. Like, she is fun. You just want to hang out with her and have some fun. Like, she just seems sick. Wow, There Goes Neighborhood seems like so long ago, just because these songs are so investigatory. That's not a word, I know, but you just fall into them, you believe it. You're just in her little world, listening, vibing, having some fun, catching the lyrics, vibing the production. So cool. One of the best songs on the album. Next song's Anything But Down, so we're just gonna go up, 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 up. Let's go. Every song just takes you on a different little road. Like, you finish one song and then you got another 10 parts and you gotta choose one.
I like your cigarette. I bring you apples from the vine.
Oh, yes.
I run the bath and pour the wine.
Love this sound.
Floats into your mind.
Ooh.
Anything but down.
Anything but I love anything but
You
you.
don't bring me anything but
Yeah.
down.
I get it now.
And you come round.
Yeah. Savage little chick.
Our agency. I pour myself out every day.
Stunning lyrics.
I be insanity. I can't leave and I can't stay. You don't bring me anything but down. Maybe I'm not your perfect kind. Maybe we're just
Hey. Yeah, this is cool. Like, it's so cool.
you with your silky words.
Oh, your bloody silky
And
voice.
you with your still beliefs that don't match anything you do.
Hey.
Before you became you. Now you don't bring me anything but down.
What a loser, mate.
Everything just crashes to the ground.
well-written little number. Can't get over this chickadee. She is sick. Again, I know I keep saying the same stuff, but like the production is just so timeless, perfect. There's that pull of nostalgia, but I don't care. This needs to be re-released and put back in the charts. Like this stuff is just so good, it's so relatable. It's funny, there's some grunt to it. Just such a nice flowing album. I was scared a little bit when Riverwide came. I was like, oh, we're gonna kind of get back to where we were with There Goes the Neighborhood. We haven't got to that weirdness again, but there's definitely been some little quirky parts which I love. Next song's the difficult kind. Let's go. Yeah, like what is her vibe? Rock, country, pop, funny?
I think I was wrong. I think you were.
No, he is a loser, but that's what you just sung about. See, I like these reflective little pieces. I like the opposite of what we just heard.
Oh, honey, won't you stop treating me that way?
Sheryl, what are you doing?
You can only see what love has made of me.
Love's made her cray cray. I like that. Like not wanting to be seen as the difficult one to someone. Nothing like regret to make you feel alive. That's like stunning.
Oh, God, breaking moon,
Breaking moon.
ridiculous stars to you
Okay. Stunning. I love this chorus. She's changed. It's over 6 minutes. It definitely felt longer in terms of like it's quite drawn out song in terms of the way she's singing it. Still very nice. Production, yes. Vocals, yes. Just some cool lyrics in there. I guess, yeah, like about being the person that you don't want to be and someone's seeing that and you're not liking that they're seeing you for being the person you don't want to be kind of vibe. I don't know, maybe. Very nice. Again, it's one of those songs similar to Riverwide, I think, where you just fall into it and just like get carried away. Nothing, I guess, super grabbing. Still some really pretty stuff, just nothing. I guess I wouldn't race back to that song over the others at the moment. Next song's Mississippi. Let's go.
Your days are numbered, so are mine.
Oh.
All boxed in, nowhere to escape.
Pretty relevant.
I was raised in the country, been working out of town.
Hey.
I've been in trouble since I set my suitcase down. Ain't myself anymore. There's nothing you can tell me, so I'll see you around. I'm a post.
Boy, he's gone on fire.
I stayed in Mississippi, there too long.
Poor Mississippi. Yeah, way more country this one.
I was dreaming I was sleeping in your bed. Looked ahead at some roads. Last night
Right.
tonight I drove. I got here from a southern star. I crossed the state in
Very different for her, like.
Mississippi too long. Nothing but affection for those who sail with me. Everybody's moving.
Feels like it's not about her, like it's so different to the rest of the content. Yeah, I kinda hate this. It sounds like some annoying country song.
I stayed in Mississippi there too long. Yeah, Mississippi there too long.
Oh my god, she didn't even write it. Fucking Bob Dylan. Doesn't cover, which makes sense because it's annoying. Yeah, okay. Interesting, I guess, yeah, people did covers more so back then, but why? Like, I kind of get it. Like, the lyrics are similar in terms of, like, it's like this and then it's that. Way too many. Like, it just was so cliche country. I don't know what Bob Dylan genre is actually. I don't even know any of his songs. I probably do. I just don't know them off the top of my head. Yeah, that was the worst song on the album. Did not fit it. It just felt so out of place. I mean, obviously she loves the song she's put in there, but it just seems very like forced and nothing like the rest of the content we've got. Like it was very much, oh, this little story, you know, and I know hers are, but just not the same. Like it did not feel real, which makes sense because it's not her song. Yeah, I'd delete that. I would never listen to that again. Next song's Members Only. Let's go. Even with that country vibe. Oh, we're giving it a twist. I can't believe she did that cover. That just was not the vibe for this album. Jesus, Uncle Larry.
Seems to be stuck in the 80s. Thanks turns on all the ladies.
Yeah.
I have mine in martini glasses.
Looking for the 2 and 4. What is that? This feels 90s to me.
I think she's found a new religion.
Yeah. I don't really get what she's talking about.
Taste it in boy.
That's nice. Okay.
The back door. I'll just
Like,
be hanging out
dodgy stuff.
with you. Stay home like the boys no more. Take it anymore.
Neither. I'm over this. This is boring. Yeah, it's kind of a fucking annoying song, to be honest. That sound, the production just dragged on. Is it about like commentary on society, rich people, politicians, men, all that stuff? Like, I get it, but just annoying. Like, that was actually. Yeah. That in Mississippi, Flop City, deleted from the album for me. Didn't like it at all. Next song's Crash and Burn. Let's see what she got for us. Let's go. Can't believe she does all this stuff. Oh, the production is so cool. Alright, so what's gonna crash and burn? What a weirdo. Like, how do you have this after that last song? So random.
All my friends headed to LA.
Like, everyone does.
Loose ends.
Cool noises. Story about our life.
To wanna go back home again.
Yep.
It's for my dusty roads. I bet you turn if I'm in the mood to crash and burn. I wrote a letter.
Who'd you write it to?
I rehearsed the dialogue in my head, and it's laughter that I hear when I close my eyes.
Very drawn out.
Bottle strap.
And I guess it's just not very engaging. I'm like, okay. Yeah, it's just not as interesting as the other songs. Like, even lyrically, I'm like, yeah, I've heard it all before. Yeah, I think it's so nice. Super long, like 6 minutes, Jesus.
Bring again before it lands.
Like before, like that crack was nice.
Stupid enough to wanna fall again. Stuck getting used
Oh, I like that.
to crash and burn.
She's like, oh, well, I know what it feels like, might as well do it again. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because you've been hurt a lot, but I guess you kind of know what to expect. Production, best part of the song. I like this stuff in here, like I've definitely heard another artist, so it's cool to see that she was doing this stuff before other people. It's like Country Road or whatever the band is, I forget the name, like this type of sound in the background. Interesting take, like since Mississippi, like where we've gone, they're all very similar for me, just a bit like lacklustering in terms of like what it's given me. So weird. I guess like that's a radio station where I like kind of tuned into it, now we're tuning out. Maybe we're losing signal. Interesting. We're at the last song. We're gonna wrap the album up. I'm keen to see what Subway Ride brings us. How is she gonna close it? Let's go.
Do, 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 do.
I guess did she make it to LA?
Riding on the E train, I was whistling to the rhythm. I got a poke in the eye.
Yeah, what the hell?
If you want those shoes, should we have the man impeached or should
What?
we shoot him in the foot? Well, you
What was happening back then for that?
waste my time. Do, 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 do.
Weird way to end the album. best politics. Yeah, fuck you. I'm definitely not more fun again.
You think that we are crazy, low IQ, that we are lazy, have no clue to what is going on.
Is this not
You
true?
got that wrong.
Oh.
The morning eggs will hit the wall, and the changes hanging in the air. Cause you kinda like to do what's right. All you politicians do is fight.
I don't know, has that happened yet? Maybe?
I was
I was seeing out a refrain. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. What a weird way to end the album though. Right, I would end the album at The Difficult Kind. Mississippi Members Only, Crash and Burn, Subway Ride. Subway Ride may be at a push, but I would probably just get rid of those 4. Those first 8, solid, solid, solid. Clearly my standout track is The There Goes the Neighborhood. Am I getting through though? Oh my god, sick. My favorite mistake, the weakest, but still enjoyable. Honestly, I can't remember it, which is really bad. Riverwide I liked, falling into the little river, having a little swim, getting out, getting into It Don't Hurt, very cool. The Different Kind, Anything But Down, very clever, very, very clever album. Production, timeless. Release it today, you'd still get some bloody weird little hippie dudes dancing to it. This is such an indie Triple J little vibe, but as an indie station in Australia, like this stuff would just still work. Timeless. Cannot believe she's an Aaron Brockovich soundtrack. Cannot believe I knew her name only and that one song. And then you get this, like, so unexpected. Like I said, one of the best surprises I've had going into an album that I didn't think I knew who she was. Ryan, epic, epic, epic. How is this from the 90s? Like, what, 23, 24 years old? Like, insane. More insane because that production is just there. Like, the quirky little noises, little conceptualized stuff, like, floating in and out. Like, this is stuff artists do now. I love that she was doing it back then. The songs are all so long. Some of them perfect, some of them drag. I think I got fatigued towards the end, like those songs that was just dragging. I was like, alright, I'm getting kind of like literally fatigued here. But other than that, what an epic, epic album. Give me all the information. How big is it? How big is she? How well did this album do? It is quite quirky. It is a bit different. So I'm going to be very interested to see how this like charted, because like, what are the singles from this album? I'd be very, very keen to see what was happening at that time. Give me all the information down below. The uncuts are on Patreon. Thank you, Ryan, again. As always, for giving, like, honestly, this is probably one of the best reactions I've done in a long time. Just that There Goes the Neighborhood. I am obsessed. I'm literally, the minute I press stop, it's going on full ball, repeat, all afternoon. I'm so keen. Let me know your favourite songs. What do you think of the album? Does she have any other epic albums like this, or is this like her opus magnum? Such a weird bloody saying. Is this her best album? Let me know down below. Hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna go.